Hey guys, I'm your host of Warren First 931, Kelly Walker Slaughter. Hope everybody is enjoying this Tuesday weather. Currently, right now, it is 55 degrees. It's foggy and a little misty in certain areas, so use caution this morning. Humidity is going to be 99. The wind is going to be a lot calmer right now due to the fact, of course, if anybody was like me, staying up all night long, you could hear it. And a lot of damages to people's property did happen last night if you didn't catch it. And if you're not a part of our Warren First Text Club, make sure you do that by texting the keyword Warren First to 931-305-0869. I did send out a friendly reminder yesterday around 7 and 8 o'clock, depending on when you got it, because I did see that some of my scheduled messages did go out, some did not. So some people got it at 7, some people got it at 8, which is absolutely fine. But with that said, I sent out just what the wind advisory, the dangerous things that could potentially happen, the high winds that are expected at certain times. It was all in that National Weather Service thing that I put on there for you guys as well. But with that said, so today the high is going to be, or right now the low is 55, but the high is going to be 69 degrees, and it's going to have a chance of showers on and off all day to 15 to 90%. I don't see that ever changing. Then tonight, partly cloudy, low of 42. And then tomorrow, thank you, Jesus, it is going to be in the high of 62, and it's going to be sunny and beautiful weather. So, with all this nasty weather, does come some good news for everybody. So, hopefully, everybody had a good day over the weekend and yesterday as well. I do apologize. I had one of my good friends at Covenant. They just got had a last minute little sickness, and they called me literally at 7:30, 7:40, asking me if I could come in and sub. And when it comes to the elementary side, my heart is just there. And the having not a lot of substitutes right now is happening across the board, whether it's public or private schools. And so, if you are looking for a job, just to make some ends meet to a point, and or just to keep some type of a job until you can find a more full time position, I think you should become a sub. I don't see anything wrong with that. Making money every day, the money's there. So whether you work a half a day or a whole day, from what I've been told, you get paid full day pay. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I will say that this Friday, I plan on not doing the podcast in observance to Good Friday. Plus, my kids are going to be out of school, and I just, I want to try to be with them on that day and have like a great 3-day weekend. I will have my son on the show with me for Monday. Baby girl, I do believe, gets to go back to daycare, will be open. But with that said, he's going to be on the show with me if all else fails. We shall see. Um, always, if you want to stay in the know, don't forget you can be a part of our Stay in the Know group, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, or Spotify. Like I said, me and Spotify have a weird relationship. It sometimes works, it sometimes doesn't, but I'm trying my best to stay on top of that and find easier ways to stay connected. Like this morning, I tried to connect to my Spotify account as well as my Be Live account so you can hear me at the same time. It wouldn't let me do it. So we shall work on that because I'm trying to find easy ways where y'all can hear it at the same time every day. With that said, don't forget you can look me up on any of these at Warren First 931. But of course, on Facebook, if you're looking up me on that, it's just Warren First. Another way to stay connected, we kind of talked about that already, but whether it's a school closure, business issues, road issues, things happening on in the community that might be a little busy and you need to know, or as well weather. You can join our Warren First Text Club by just texting the keyword Warren First to 931 305 0869. And as well, I have a community calendar. If you want to add or edit events of your own that is going on, happenings in Warren County, you are more than welcome to join our Warren First community club and send me your email address to that same phone number, the 305 number. If you just want access to the community calendar, you're joining the text club. That's how that is. Once you join the text club, I send out a link to our community calendar. You do have to have an email account. If for some reason you do not have an email account, starting in April, because I did start seeing this, I had a couple of inquiries where can we just see it online on any of our sites? And so everything I just keep making better. So starting in April, the month of April calendar will be publicly visible. You just won't be able to necessarily like click on it, but you'll get to see there's stuff going on. I'm going to try my best to make it as visual as possible. I thought about just doing a list of events for the month of April and doing it that way. So we shall see how that works. But other than that, don't forget many events are coming up. Of course, in April we got the Sprint 10K for these special games. I have an interview set with Miss Vanessa Miller. She came in and talked with me and sat in here and had a little local roots segment talking about all the fun things that they got going on. Once again, it's their second annual. They're looking for sponsors. They're also looking for people to be in the race, and they already got some as well. But with that too, we have tons more events going on, and I am also looking forward to today, just like I got to talk to, because it is Women's History Month, and I want to talk to all the women I can this month to showcase all the amazing women that we have in Warren County. And one of them that I get to interview today is that I'm very fortunate is the new CEO and the head honcho over at MES. I get to talk with Miss Brittany today, and I'm so excited to see her. So I can't wait to show you that video once I get done with that. And then also too, coming up in April, or hopefully this week as well, I got to sit down with Tommy Savage. He is the commissioner for District 7, I believe. And we had a lot of people on McMinnville Chatter stir up some stuff about the Chattanooga sewage, where they have so much sewage that a lot of farmers in Warren County area is included in this. We're not the only ones, but we are using the leftover sewage that is filtered, and they come in and they put it on some of the crops here, like on corn, soy, um, hay, things like that, because they're seeing how it can help grow quicker and better. But there was a lot of concerns on there. Is it safe? Is it unsafe? Is it filtered? Is it unfiltered? All these questions I got to ask Mr. Savage. And so, and it's been one of my favorite interviews so far as like a serious one, because I know a lot of people are trying to find newsworthy stuff out there because it's hard now, because the Southern Standard does a good job, but there's just some stuff you can't just put everything in the paper. So um even though I will say that the Chattanooga human waste that they're using for fertilizer, um, this has been going on for over a year now, but it's just coming back up because I guess people are starting to catch it again. And so, Tommy, I sit down and I have a really good conversation with him about what we can do, what has happened. There has been some things put in place, the protocols and such, and I want to put y'all's mind at ease on it. So, because I love Warren County and I want nothing but the best. And if something's hurting my town, I want to know how we can fix it. And I think Tommy, at the end of the interview, pay attention at the end, because he does say a lot of neat things that we can do to make sure that it stays safe. So be sure to be listening to that as well, because that will be coming up shortly this week, hopefully. Another big event that I am over, and I just absolutely love this girl to death. Her name is Bella Mae Myers. The big event is called Prayers for Bella Mae. It's a food auction and more. We're going to have a raffle. We're going to have tons of food there. We're going to have barbecue sandwiches. We're going to have double sliced pizza, hot dogs, chips, coleslaw, desserts, and drinks. As the raffle goes, tickets are out there if you want them. You can contact me at 305-0869. All the volunteers have got the tickets as well. Whether you want to get tickets for the 1022 Ruger rifle, They're $20 a ticket for the gun or 6 for 100. If you want the Blackstone grill, it's $5 for a ticket or 5 for 20. So, in other ways you can get these, which I told everybody I would explain this a little bit later, but I'm going to tell y'all first. If you see the QR code anywhere out there with these signs and you want to buy the tickets vis-a-vis Venmo, when you come to the event, you have to, and this is how it's going to work easier for us in case you can't find a volunteer or can't get a hold of me and you want to put some, get some tickets for the raffle. You can scan that QR code and make sure you write how, either write how many tickets you want in the, what it's for, or say, 1022 Ruger. And then I know by the amount how many tickets to give you when you come to the door. You just have to show on your phone the proof on the Venmo, okay? Because you can do that. With that said, also, if you don't know who Bella May is, if this is something new, I've been talking about this for almost a month now. But if you haven't heard the story, Bella May Myers is a 16-year-old daughter of Adina and Wade Myers. Now, Adina Myers is, she's known for being, right now, she's a nurse, but she used to work at First National Bank here in town, as well as she used to work at Floyd's cutting hair in Viola back in the day. But her husband, Wade Myers, he is one of our state troopers here. Super nice family, so very humble. They are always the one you would go to if you need something. And so when Stephen Hilton got our group together, he did exactly what he should have done. He got the person that can do marketing. He got the person to, people that knew, the work. I call us worker bees, but he knew who to call. And I think we have an amazing group of volunteers on the Prayers for Bella May. Bree Crouch is doing T-shirts. I think I actually have it on here as well. Let me see. No, that's over already. Yeah. So the Crouch House here in downtown, Bree did a phenomenal job making hoodies and T-shirts for Bella May. So again, if you want to purchase a shirt or a hoodie, you have to go to the Crouch House Facebook page or any other social media and or their website. You can click on their pictures that say fundraisers, and you're going to find these items in that album, and you can see the link to purchase those and to pick them up at the Crouch House right here in downtown McMinnville. So, yeah, that is another way to do it. We are asking for people to pray for Bella and her family. We're asking people to post about our event, share the event by mouth or by social media. We're asking people also if they want to donate, do a monetary donation. You can do that as well. Whether you call us, we can come pick it up. You can actually make a monetary donation by going to any of the First National banks and saying that you want to put money in the Prayers for Bella May or use her parents' name as well, because all that money is helping go to their bills. And whether it's house bills, gas bills, or the medical bills, because as of last Friday, Bella did her round of treatment of radiation. She did 4 or 5 weeks of radiation treatment, and it was aggressive because she was diagnosed with a rare aggressive cancer, and normally they find it in the brain, but they found it in the spine, which makes it worse. And so they have to, as aggressive as that is, you got to be aggressive back. So, but she is such a super trooper. I saw her yesterday at school when I was subbing for my friend, Miss Lori, and she always has a smile on her face, and she never looks like anything bothers her. I love that. But she always knows if she ever needs anything, she can always call me too. If you have any questions about the event or want to know any more or how you can help, just call that number 3050869 or text me at any time. I do not mind if it's after 9 or 10. If I don't answer, I will call you in the morning. It does not bother me. But we are going to have the event on April the 13th at the Detention Banquet Hall. So please make sure you come out for that. Now, if you have a donation item that you would like us to pick up, or you can drop it off at any of these locations right here It's you can drop off them at the detention, First National Bank, Rock Cliff Farm Market, and the Sheriff's Department. You can also drop any small items off at Covenant Academy as well. We're picking up items there. But again, if you want any more information, please contact us. We're trying to get all the nitty gritty, get it going, and starting. We're going to start giving out the thank yous here soon as well, because we just have an overwhelming, huge support here in the Warren County community, and I wouldn't replace it for nothing. With that said, let's talk about what is going on in McMinnville. First and foremost, I know I missed it yesterday, but I have to talk about it. If you missed the Ben Lomond Board of Directors, their annual meeting, which is also their customer appreciation. A lot of people didn't know this. But their annual meeting, it coincides with the customer appreciation. That's why they give all those fun, prizes away at the end. You come and vote. You get some donuts. You can get some biscuits. You sit down. You hang out with your friends. Talk to some of the board of that's there that's not up for reelection. Ask them, about some of the new stuff. Q&A them if you wanted to. I know some people did. I know that as far as the race goes, congratulations to Dr. Ray Troop. He won by, I think, 20-something votes. So it was a close one, followed by Chase McGee and then Matthew Davenport. But with that said, everything was a close race, and everybody was so nice. The candidates were so nice to one another. But Mr. Troop gets to Dr. Troop gets to run one more time until next time. But with that said, once the voting was over, the annual meeting started, and they talked about all their financial, the financial stuff and what's upcoming, I assume, for Ben Lomond. I didn't get to stay for the whole thing. And then at the tail end, when you turned in your slip when you voted, that's what they drew out for who won prizes. I also know the first few people were lucky enough, and they got cast iron skillets that said the 70th anniversary of Ben Lomond, because they were also celebrating that. It was an annual meeting, like I always let you know what's going on. There was voting going on, and then there was the customer service going on, and then they were celebrating their 70th anniversary. How crazy is that? But again, that was the big thing over the weekend that I heard about that was going on. Let's see. Maybe if not, I will be by there soon. Or you can come by. Get my key. Hold on. Okay. So I'm going to turn that down. So it is, of course, Easter week. So big happenings are going on as far as Easter goes. You can still pre-register for this Saturday. This is with the McMinnville Parks and Rec. If you want to pre-register for this Saturday's Easter egg hunt until Thursday evening, each age group will have a chance at finding a golden egg with a special prize sponsored by Tree City Realty TN. For questions or more information, you can give the McMinnville Parks and Rec guys a call at 473-1212. Let's see. Let's see. I've already talked about that. I think that was last night. Yeah, it was. Well, I don't know who the winner outcome was, but last night the Lady Pioneers faced off with a district opponent, Lincoln County, at home. So if you saw that game, please let me know all about it. Don't forget, for all you people, Solar Rays Premier Tanning Salon is having a tan is so sweet. It says sweeten up your Easter with a little tan. Douglas and Lanier posted considering purchasing a new home this year. We're ready for you to join your journey by finding you the right homeowner's insurance rate for you. you can give them a call at 931-474-0044. And they said, let's get started. Again, super smart. I love Kelly and them, the Hitch Outfitters. Pick out your goodies and we can wrap them up for you. Easter is better with toys and old-fashioned candies from the Hitch. I think that is so adorable. I'm definitely sharing. You can catch that out. They work, their business is right here in downtown McMinnville. Make sure you check that out. Not sanctuary. We're helping our community spread the word. There's going to be an outdoor community sunrise service on Easter Sunday at 6 a.m. at 8228 Fountain Grove Road in Morrison, Tennessee. Everyone is welcome. Join us for songs, scripture, and amazing sunrise over the mountains. Bring a chair and bring a friend. A celebration in our community for over 50 years. And it doesn't say what church it's affiliated with, but there you go. I did share this the other day. They're having a free health fair, athletic physicals, and giveaways on the other day. It was actually yesterday. I do apologize, and it was at Sparta. I am starting to follow the Special Olympics Area 9 Upper Cumberland region, which is the Warren County region, to see what all the cool events that are going on. Let's see. Well, that was 5 days ago. Crazy. Let's see. So Warren County FFA, they're on their way to state convention, hoping to bring home some bling. Wish us luck. So I'm going to share that. Good luck to them and all that they do. Comes to fast food. Where's that at? So on McMinnville Chatter, says we always see so much negativity on here, especially when it comes to fast food places. I wanted to give a shout out to Captain D's for helping out Ronald McDonald House. And on behalf of McDonald's, as an employee there, we thank you. So that's sweet. I can't share it, but it's super sweet. Let's see. Oh, they shared it. One thing I want to do, I want to say a shout out to Covenant Academy. So last Friday, I already mentioned it was Bella Mae Myers' last treatment, and she got to ring the bell. But as she was leaving school, and I hope you all see this on my page as well, everybody at Covenant, the teachers, the students, they all lined up and was clapping and shouting for her as she was leaving for her last treatment. And I just think that's just so special. And to have that so much love, it's just amazing. You can't beat stuff like that. The Warren County FFA said they would like to thank H&R Ag Power for inviting us to Orange Days this morning and supporting our FFA chapter. We appreciate your support and look forward to working with you in the future. So, again, spring is in the air. It is official. And if you need some help, Morrison Hardware and Industrial Supplies, checking them, they can help you transform your wood deck into a timeless masterpiece by giving it the care it deserves. So they have a thing about wood deck removal and how to just get it. There's 10 easy steps. So make sure you check that out. I'm going to share that as well. The Pregnancy Care Center of McMinnville will be hosting an open house next Tuesday on April the 2nd. We love to see all you there if you are pregnant. We love to see you there if you just like to find out more about our services we offer. And we love to see you if you're interested in volunteering with us or learning how to be able to get involved in making a difference in our community. So make sure, I was going to try to share that. But it's not shareable. Maybe I can do this. I'll save it and then post it on my page. Let's see. Custom Vinyl did it again. We're so proud to have been able to help with this project. It's called Eden Strong, raising funds to help medical and travel expenses for Eden's family as she recovers. If you'd like to help, call Abby Hell at 360-846-3314 or Daniel Glasser at 931-607-8584 or Natalie Martin at 931-212-1913. And I absolutely love those shirts. I'm definitely sharing that as well on our page. And then a shout out to my friends at Cotton's Marina. Lots of people already been by looking to eat. 28 day, it said on the river grill. Before seeing your smiling faces, we love to have one more kitchen helper. It's a part-time seasonal position, good for ones in school needing something to do in the summertime. So if you have a kiddo that is needing a part-time job or a full-time job, like for the summer, this will be right up their alley. Let's see. I'm just going to share that. Let's see. Oh, and then while I'm thinking about it, because I just seen it, of course, on Friday after my podcast, prayers, I want to say, go out to the Riley Strain family as his body was found in the water. It's just so sad to hear. But at the same time, I'm just glad that he was found because to try to have closure and not know where your kid's at is so hard. And we saw that with the Natalie Hollowell. We saw that with a lot of kids that got missing or, young adults that got missing. And if anything, I feel like we can learn from this because I talked to a few people about this because I wanted to make sure. I don't want to say this in an ugly way. But if you have a 18 and older kid that goes to Nashville, or even a 21-year-old, it doesn't matter. Remind them, whether they are a man or a woman, to always do the buddy system. When me and my girls go out, and I am going to be 40 this year, I do not go if I don't have a buddy. And you have to have that buddy system, the one person or people in your group that don't let you wander off, that don't let you, and I'm not trying to blame his friends or anything. I just think guys are a little different when it comes to this. I think girls, this is what we do. We plan ahead, we think about it, and we buddy up. We don't let our girls wander off unless we know the guy, like if they're boyfriend and girlfriend or something. I mean, that's the only other time. But, and then we also say, like, when we're on our way home to some things, we have a text group and we message each other back saying, hey, I made it home. Hey, I made it home. Because if somebody doesn't make it home, which there was one time I fell asleep and people are like, Kelly, Kelly. And I woke up at 5 o'clock with 8 messages looking for me. And so I text that morning and I apologized. Like, I'm so sorry. And even when when we were eating the potluck dinners with Highland and CrossFit, my Highland CrossFit family is the same way. We all text each other after we had a big meal at the Mexican restaurant or something and just let people know what we're doing. So with that said, if you have teenagers that go partying, just let them know to create a smart buddy system, because I just would hate. I don't know how his friends are feeling right now. I don't know how the cop is feeling right now. All those people that saw him that might have knew him or that came in passing that talked. And I can only imagine what they're thinking now. And I hate that. So I wanted to say that right quick because I believe in the buddy system. Okay. I'll let you know in a minute. Did not know that. But with that said, yes. So it's just so sad, but I'm glad that he's back home now. I don't like the way he's come back, but that's just how we are now. The police department posted this a couple days ago. It says, rain or shine, be prepared. It says make sure all your vehicle's tires are filled to the manufacturer's recommendation, inflation pressure. I'm in that issue right now, which is in the owner's manual in case you need to know. Do not inflate tires to the pressure listed on the tire itself. That is a number that's maximum. I actually have to go because I have either a nail or a screw in my tire. So it's just, crazy right now. Let's see what else is going on. Let me see. Looks like that is the only thing going on right now. Okay. With that said, before I wrap it up, we always end it with our community calendar. Again, if you want to keep in the know of what's going on in our community, join our text club by texting the keyword Warren first to 931-305-0869. It's that easy. It's that simple. Today is Tuesday. So with that said, today is the Historic Zoning Commission's meetings going on today, as well as the Board of Zoning Appeals meeting, the Regional Planning Commission meeting, and the Committee and Board of Mayor and Aldermen is meeting up today. Tomorrow, of course, is the Survey Time Showdown at Smooth Rapids at 7 o'clock. The MES monthly board meeting is on Thursday. And then, of course, Smooth Rapids does their trivia night as well. Don't forget Friday. It's a short week for schools. Not only are there no schools happening for Warren County students in the public schools, but also in the private schools as well. And with that said, the city offices are going to also be closed in observance to Good Friday. So be aware of that. A big thing happening while y'all are enjoying your observance for Good Friday, if you need to make plans to do something, Murder at the Mansion is happening at Faulkner Rest Mansion and Garden. And that is going to be at 11 o'clock. So if you want to have some fun with your kids or your adult friends, that's one thing you can do. Another thing happening is the Easter Bunny is doing their pictures starting this weekend. And so if you want to get your Easter pictures on, you can as well. It starts at 11 o'clock. You can also see the Easter Bunny at the 3-Star Mall on Saturday at 11. And then once again, the Easter Bunny on Sunday at, let me see, I thought it was at a certain time, but hold on. No, this is the last weekend to see the Easter Bunny. Go back. I got you. Go back. Go back. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. So again, pictures with the Easter Bunny. The last day to do that, of course, is on Saturday, the 30th, because that night, when you go to sleep, kiddos, the Easter Bunny is going to come out and put some eggs out. A thing that I did want to talk about is to you parents, and now I got to go to her page because I want to make sure I say this right. Oh, no. Maybe it's with a Y. Well, where'd it go? Oh, I see what I'm on. Wrong thing. I gotta go to the top of the page. Okay. Oh, I know why I can't see it. Because I'm not on the right account. So I did this for my kids. And I think this is just a cute idea. And it's helping out 2 young ladies here in Warren County. So excited. Here we go. And the last day to get these orders in is this Friday. With that said, what's their names? Leela and Miss Beard is getting together because they're going to go to the Miss Tennessee pageant this year. And so, with that said, if you want them, they're trying to raise money for their pageant, and they're going to come egg my yard. Now, when I say that, they're not going to mess up your yard by throwing raw eggs. They're going to come out and set out Easter eggs for your kids. So if you want 12 eggs, that's $15. 24 eggs is $30, and 48 eggs is $45. And with that said, they're already going to be filled, and it's not just going to be candy from what I told. And they're going to come The filled eggs will be hidden in your yard after dark and ready for your little ones to find Easter morning. Plus, there's going to be a note from the Easter Bunny. You can PayPal at Candy, Kandy, Kae. The deadline for these orders is to by Friday, March the 29th. Now, like I was telling you earlier, this fundraiser is to help Leela Beatty and Ashby Coates get to Miss Tennessee scholarship pageants. Now, I was talking to Candy about this because I'm not a lot of familiar with the pageants. Um, I know as Randy gets older, maybe she wants to do it, but not until she tells me. But with that said, when they win, like the Miss Tennessee pageant scholarship, they could win a full ride if they win or they get some. I don't know how, but she said if either of them win their division, they get a full ride scholarship. And that is amazing. So, with that said, especially with the cost of how colleges are nowadays, boom. But with that said, it's called Come Egg Our Yard or Come Egg My Yard, and they're going to come after 9:30 or so, I think it is. Or you could do what I did. I called Candy and I said that when we be coming home, it's going to be late anyway. So if they want to come early, like during the day, they can and set the eggs out. And so I just think it's awesome. Make sure you show some love to these girls. They just do a phenomenal job. Another big event coming on in April is the Miss Middle Tennessee Spring Fling. Enter today. They have it from birth all the way to 17 years of age. And you can get more details on that as well. I'm trying to see if I have anything else. If I got anything else going on, I don't see that yet. But with that said, it has been a crazy day. Make sure you tune in this week for Thursday's show. And of course, remember on Friday, I will not be doing a podcast because I'm going to be off with my kiddos observing Good Friday. I'll have both of them with me. So, with that, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of the day. And remember, Warren County,